To save the day, we go to Adam Finkelstein for the breakdown on the East region, where the #1 seed is still alive. Also my pick. So Adam, what are Nova's chances?
Well, I'll tell you what, the East was the bracket where everything happened according to plan. I mean, you got the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 5 that advanced. So while Villanova has been absolutely dominant with a pair of 20-point-plus wins, their track is perhaps even more challenging than some of the other #1 seeds or higher seeds left in the field, because they've got a tough matchup with a West Virginia team that is playing very well, and then they've got the winner of that Purdue-Texas Tech matchup in Boston. So Villanova playing great basketball. When they're healthy, they have proven to be probably the best team in the country this year. They're healthy right now, but the path is not easy going through Boston this weekend.
And their big man, Isaac Haas, what are their chances to move forward in this tournament?
Well, Purdue without Haas, I think it just changes everything for them, because they are such a good three-point shooting team, but so many of those shots come off their inside-out action, and obviously he's the defensive clog as well. So just a huge part of what they do. I am sure he's going to try and give it a go this weekend. We'll see if he has better luck, but I don't think they can come out of this loaded of a bracket without their big man.
And you talked about Nova's weekend not being easy. What do you see in that matchup with West Virginia?
Well, I think obviously West Virginia is going to play their typical game. They're going to throw various types of full court pressure at you. They're going to try and turn Villanova over. This is not an easy team to turn over, though. So the biggest factor in this game may be the battle for the glass. West Virginia has a tendency to go get it off the offensive glass. They're going to try and do that with a lot of authority against Villanova. It'll come down to Villanova's bigs and their ability to play even on the glass if they're able to get to the Elite Eight.
All right, thank you so much, Adam. And taking some of his thoughts, you talked about that East bracket breakdown kind of finishing in favor of Villanova and what the experts thought was going to happen. But I want to turn to you, Eddie, as a former college player. If you can go back to yourself, I know it was just a few years ago, your younger self. Is it better for a team, do you think, to have a lower seed and play that underdog role, or do you want to come in as the top dog in the fight?
It all depends on what type of team you have. If you're a front-running team, you want to come in as the favorite. If you're a team that's been scrappy all year, you don't mind having the underdog role. So for me, I like flying under the radar. And I think it's a couple teams that we could talk about later on that I think is flying under the radar that have a high seed.
Yeah, that's a good point. And as for flying under the radar, well, when it comes to conference wins, I don't know if you would call the Pac-12 flying under the radar. They got no wins. However, ACC making their fans proud with 9 wins. Take a look on this break how your conference is faring in the run. And when we come back, we'll continue to break down these brackets here on Eye on the Alamo.